Hello everyone, I'm glad to see you on my channel. I'm Ksenia and today we will talk about the book Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man by Steve Harvey. I heard about this book from psychologists who specializes in relationship between men and women, and I read many different feedbacks, and most of them were negative. And I was surprised. Only some readers could find valuable and interesting information in the book. Now, if you're a feminist woman or if you don't have a good opinion about men, I don't advise you to read this book to avoid negative emotions, because most readers, I mean in my country, I don't know what readers, what women think about this book in your country. Most readers came to conclusion that the author blames women for everything, that women don't try to keep relationship with men, don't try to understand them and do everything wrong. And some readers think that sexism is in the book. And personally, I haven't found such as background in the book. And the author opposite write that everything men do aimed at attract our attention and earning our love, and our behavior is a response to their actions. Someone expected some research articles and conclusions of psychologists and scientists, and it was strange for me because in the beginning of the book, in the preface, if you read preface, the author tells about who he is and what he does and why he decided to write this book. And someone expected that the author would opening really secrets how to attract honorable men. But apparently that everything is simple, and they were disappointed, and someone think that Steve Harvey is too religious. But I think Steve Harvey is a religious man, and for me it's normal and natural. I have listed main points that apparently can cause negative impression, negative emotions from the book. And if you're still watching this video, let's find out who is Steve Harvey and what is the book about. Steve worked as inspector at the prestigious Ford company at young age, and when he was failed, he worked in different places, and once he tried himself as a comedian. And he did it well, and he developed in this sphere and became rich. And when he became famous, he created his own radio show, the Steve Harvey Morning Show. And many women call the radio with questions. We women wonder how men look at this or that thing and what they think about it and what we should do. And Steve Harvey decided to write the book based on all these questions, give short based information about men to us women on the key moments. And of course he based on his happy married life experiences of his father, experiences of his friends, colleagues, and focus group was formed. And reading the book, it's like having a discussion about men with adult, experienced man who is happy married. The book isn't big, clearly and easy to read. There are many interesting stories from the author's life, And I think the book tells key moments that women should know when she's dating with men. It's like short instruction for women. I don't say that all men are like that the author described them. Of course not. But maybe most of them, because the author was collecting some statistical information. The contents of the book. What does the author want to talk about? The author tells about 3 main man roles and 3 needs. Not life needs, I mean in relationship with women. The author advises to women right kind of code the permissible and impermissible behavior of your man. Also, Steve Harvey tells about 5 questions that women should ask her man before wedding. The questions about his plans on their life, and does she see herself with him, and what does he really think and feel to her. And the author gives good advice for women with children who are looking for a man. I like the rule 90 days, and I like the little interactive. There are 10 questions for women that help her determine what man does she need and how he should code of her. Agree with me, it's difficult for men to understand what we want from him if we really don't know what we need from him. It's like write shopping list before going to the shop. And I like that chapter quick answers at the end of the book. There are popular questions from women about men, and the author answers them. When I was reading, there was one phrase that caught my hearing. It was honorable man or your man, and as I got it, only honorable man can educate an honorable man, and it's difficult if you're a single mom. And now I know just one solution. Your son should have a role model who fit the description, an honorable man. The conclusion. I really like the book. It's an interesting book. Part of information wasn't new for me, but I learned something interesting. And I had something to think about. Sometimes I was disappointed, especially in the chapter about adultery. There are many interesting stories, and I will not say that every woman should read this book, judging by reviews, but I will advise the book to young ladies and women who look back at her relationship with men, can admit that she was wrong. The book will help you to understand each other better, will make your relationship easier for you in the future, and will save you from misunderstandings and quarrels. When I was reading, I was thinking, will be the book useful for a young man? And dear man, if you don't have malicious intent, then I think why not? Even if your girlfriend hasn't read the book, you will be able to orient your relationship. My opinion, the book contains information that will be useful for a young man. In the first chapter, Man's Mentality, the author tells about 3 fundamental things in the life of every man, and until the man will define and be satisfied these 3 things, different spheres in his life will be not important for him, even relationship with women. That is all. Thank you for your attention. I hope you enjoyed. If you like this video, please don't forget hit the like button and leave your comments and your opinion and your impression about this book. And yeah, See you next time. Bye.